Okay, I'm streaming now. We can start with the interviews. Okay, first of all, Slippery Cucumber, I'm going to go with you. Well, you did a great fight back starting P16. You finally finished P2, but I think that could have been even P1 with your fight against Baraka. But well, finally it cost you a lot to overtake. I think at the end you demonstrated you had a bit more pace than him. But well, first I will start. What happened in qualifying? What you didn't even set one lap?
Yeah, so I mean the plan was to start on the mediums because like that's the better strategy around Hungary, and I was gonna go try to do 2 laps, and when I started my first lap I spun and I broke my front wing, so it was over from there. It was a dumb mistake. If I qualified I probably would have won the race because I had the more pace, but yeah, unfortunate. Just wasn't used to the mediums.
Then were you thinking of an undercut attempt?
Um, I mean, I was gonna pit lap 16, but Barack kept pit a bit earlier, which you can do. But I was hoping that he would get stuck in traffic and I can maybe, I don't know, get an overcut on him, but it didn't seem that way. But you know, I wasn't like too mad or anything because I knew I had 2 laps fresher tires, so I was hoping that would make a difference. But yeah, the plan was never to hit that early anyway, so I don't think I would have undercut him.
Okay, and well, finally, the most important thing in all the race, all those laps you were battling with Baraka Cup. So, what could you say about that?
Yeah, Hungary's just super hard to take, and like even when I was behind him, I knew I was faster than him. Like it was braking later in the corners, going faster in the corners. It was just, I mean, one problem is just the DRS straight, and plus Brackcap had really good defending every time in the turn one. You know, he would put me a bit on the curb, and you know the traction wasn't there, so he had a really good. He was good at defending, but I think I don't know what lap, like 3 laps before the end, I was able to get a good run out of the last corner. I was able to brake alongside him, and I managed to get good traction out of the first corner, and I was able to get away, and I ended up making a 1.5 second gap. So, I mean, if I got it past him earlier, I'm sure I would have been able to get more than 3 seconds. So, just a bit unfortunate. Hungary is just Hungary the way it is, but I'm happy with second. Starting P16, you know, I'll be happy with second. It's good points.
Yeah, still good points for the championship. 9 more races remaining, so it's going to be great to watch you two fight again on the next races. But well, in this case, Baraka has won. You won last week. We'll see what happens at Spa next week.
Yes, we will.
Okay, so thank you for your time, Cucumber, and congratulations for your P2.
Thank you.
Okay, Stanley, now I'm going to go with you. I know that qualifying was very difficult for you. I think you probably spun and broke your suspension. Most probably that's what happened. But well, I think starting P17 and finishing P4 is a very great job by you. So could you talk us about your race?
Yeah, I was planning to start on mediums, but I tried to do soft for banker lap and then slow down at the end so I could get a delta, but then I spun at T4 and broke my suspension. But looking at after qualifying, I think if I qualified on mediums, I still wouldn't be in the top 10. So that didn't really make any difference. So yeah, starting P17, I thought maybe because top 10, I think most of the top 10 were on softs, and you obviously want to be on mediums in this track, but I was stuck in traffic for like the whole race basically, and I was trying to do what Cucumber did and you pass everyone very quickly, but I was just stuck behind everyone mostly. So yeah, and then when I tried to pass Jose, I did quite a dirty overtake. That's why I let him pass on the next corner. And then I tried to do it again, but I couldn't get past. And I decided to do the undercut. And then I had very low ERS and fuel the most of the race, and I tried to pass the Alpha Tower in front, but I had no ERS and almost no fuel, and the guys behind me were on fresher tires. But luckily, I think I only got one warning the whole race, so penalties came. And the penalties helped me.
Okay, Stanley, so thanks for your time and well, congratulations for getting that P4. You were very close to getting podium. I know your battle with Marusura. Again, very difficult track to overtake, but P4 starting P17 is a very good result, so congratulations for your great fight back.
Thank you.
Okay, Chacos, now I'm going with you. Well, you did a great qualifying that P2, very close to Dino, who got pole, but well, I think everyone agrees that you both made not the correct strategy by going into two stops. So, could you talk us about the strategy?
Yeah, the original strategy was a two-stop strategy. So because I started with soft tires, um, I like Slippery and Stanley and Baraka Cup. So I I choose to make a two-stop strategy, but I don't know if it was a bad idea or not, because I finished off the podium positions, but if I could choose the same strategy of Marusura, I could get the podium, even the third place, because Slippery and Baraka were on a fight, and they decided to make a one-stop strategy like Marusura, but they started with medium tires, so I don't know if it was my fault or not, but I managed to finish in a good position, and I still get great points for the championship, fifth position, and I'm happy. I'm still happy for that, but um, if I choose the one-stop strategy, I could be on podium. But yeah, I'm still happy for the race of today. I made that strategy because I saw on lap 15 or 16 Dino Bino behind me going into the pit lane to just hot tires. So do I in the next lap.
Yeah, I saw both of you stopped almost at the same moment. I think Dino stopped before you, then you stopped. But yeah, maybe trying to go for hearts as Marusura did, as you said, would have uh, take you to the podium, or why not maybe even win the race if you could hold both Barakov and Kokomber behind you. Well, now we won't know what would have happened, but we can suppose, and well, we have a lot of scenarios we could think about. But well, finally, that's how it is. Still, it gains good experience for next time that you will have to race on this track. You know which strategy is the correct one, I think.
Yeah, because this race was decided for the most part from the strategy, and so the strategy really worked today for a lot of people.
Well, now talking about next week race and about strategy, I think that's going to be totally different. Spa is a track where you have a lot of slipstream after you rouge. Not very, not will not say easy, but very good track to overtake. It's not difficult to overtake at all at Spa. You have a lot of slipstream, and strategy is most probably only one stop for mediums. So I think there won't be many things changing in many different strategies. I think it will be only soft mediums, and it's more going to be fighting it on track than a strategic race like the one today.
Yeah, but it's the longest racetrack on the calendar. But yeah, it's only 22 laps on this race, so one stop strategy is to write idea for the next Grand Prix, because Spa is the place of speed, and so soft tires will be so important. Soft medium strategy could be better than soft hard tires, because the driver needs so much speed, and that is the right idea. For that race.
Okay, Checo. So, well, thank you for your time, and well, congratulations. I know it maybe not the result you would have liked to have, but well, still P5. You saved some points for the team, and well, I probably you are more happy with your qualifying. So, well, congratulations for that P2 on qualifying, very close to pole.
Thanks.
And also, congratulations, War, for saving those points P5 and with that not so good strategy.
Yeah, thanks. Fifth position is a great result, but the qualifying is the most part for make me happy, for made me happy, and I feel happy because I didn't get top three position on qualifying since for a long time. And second place today is my best result in qualifying so far. So I am very grateful for making this performance. Yeah.
Okay, well, thanks again, Checos, for your time. And well, now, unless any of you three guys want to say something else, then I will finish this interview. So,
No, just congratulations.
Nothing to say.
okay, then thank you again, guys, for your time. And well, we're going to finish these interviews and see you next week on Belgium for the Belgian Grand Prix. Oh, thanks and goodbye. See you next week, guys.
But
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, so that will be all for today. Thanks for watching. Thanks for racing to the drivers. Thanks for watching to our viewers. And well, see you next week on Spa. Again, thanks to everyone and goodbye.